7 countries which don't like India. 1. China. India faced trade imbalances deeply in favor of China. Both the nations failed to solve their border disputes. The Indian media also reported saying that Chinese military incursions into Indian territory. Both the nations have now gradually reputable armed transportation near the border areas. The other point is China shares a strong strategic two-sided relation with Pakistan. This is also one of the strongest reasons why India started arguments with China and China started having issues with India. 2. Pakistan. This country is one of the most popular ones when it comes to hating India. Everybody is aware of India-Pakistan disputes. Both the nations have frequent military conflicts which keep causing anti-Indian sentiment. The most famous and important reason for conflict between both nations is because of Kashmir. The citizens living in Kashmir are never as safe as the frequent wars and disputes take place. Also, the residents are being tortured, killed, and many other unfortunate things are faced by the residents of Kashmir, and also the Indian army go through constant conflicts. India is always surrounded by terror. 3. Bangladesh. After India played an input in the independence of Bangladesh, India provided arms and preparation to the nationalists. After a few years, the relationship started getting sour. This started after the 1975 armed revolution. The Bangladeshi patriotism was formulated as the latest identity, and this was represented India as an antagonist. Then over the next 30 years, the circumstances started getting worse with the totaling of additional issues of differences between both the nations. There is a universal perspicacity of Indian provincial hegemony in the middle of the Bangladeshis. 4. Nepal. This country has unusual issues such as territorial disputes. This dispute took over the birthplace of Gautama Buddha. The interference in the interior issues, and it is for the support of sustaining the ethnic conflict directly responsible for the 2015 Nepal blockade. The Back Off India movement was used as Nepalese around the world blamed the Indians of intrusive in the country's interior matters, increasing the hatred for the Indians. 5. Sri Lanka. Anti-Indian chauvinism might be caused by the island nation's awful experience with an incursion by Tamil Indian dynasties like Chola dynasty, and their racial anxiety with Sri Lanka's Tamil minority. They accused them of loyalty to India. India's support and guidance of the LTTE, as well as slaughter against Tamil Sri Lankan civilians dedicated by the Indian army, deprived of by the Indians, and it is known as Jaffna Hospital Massacre. At the time of defense against the attacking Tamil Chola dynasty, the Sri Lankans took lives of around 1.03 million Tamil Indians in Sri Lanka as a reprisal for attacking their country. 6. Myanmar. After the First World War ended, several reasons were created, and one of them were country's Indian inhabitants were quickly growing in Myanmar, which was almost half of the Yangon's inhabitants was filled with Indians till the Second World War. The Indians played important role in the British administration in the conclusion. Later the Indians were targeted for harassment by the Burmese separatist. The ethnic hostility towards because of their skin color and appearance also was among one of the reasons for hating Indians. 7. Malaysia. This began on 28 June 1969 when the anti-Indian riot broke out in Sentul. At that time the Malays assaulted and took lives of 15 Indians. On March 2001, 9 days of communal violence known as 2001 Kampung Medan riots happened between Indians and local Malays, and this took the lives of many people.